We've all had those impulse buys at some point in our lives where we have just bought something and it is now accumulating dust somewhere in our house. But today's video is not about that. I'm going to be talking about the things that I've bought in my life that I swear have improved it.
You know that I've gotten rid of a ton of unnecessary things in order to improve my life. And now when I buy things, I think about my happiness, my well-being, my business, and my long-term goals.
So we're going to start with the biggest life changer, which is travel and experiences. All of my friends know not to get me knickknacks for birthdays or holidays. I love experiences. Traveling challenges me. It helps me to grow. And the best part is that I get to experience things with others. Being able to share experiences, share adventures, that is something that is irreplaceable to me. The more money that I can put into travel and experiences, the more enriched my life becomes. I don't even have to go very far to experience these benefits. 5 miles from my house, and there I am having this adventure and getting this fresh perspective and growing from this. The next thing is a $50 camera. When I first started YouTube back in 2006, I didn't have a lot of options in terms of cameras. The quality of my videos weren't the best, but I decided to invest in myself and invest in my YouTube journey. I looked up cameras online and I found this point and shoot that was normally $300 at the time. I found it for $50. That changed my life exponentially. Well, it brought me the life that I have now. It gave me a way to make a living, friendships, long-term friendships, speaking engagements, work opportunities. I have had so many positive benefits from those $50 that I put in many years ago. Artwork. This one is kind of like cheating, I feel like, because my dad is a painter and I like his artwork. So I can have beautiful artwork in my home for a very affordable price. I feel like having artwork brings this certain kind of fulfillment and joy that I just can't get from anything else that I buy at a store. The fact that I can own something that is so unique, especially because if it's a one of one, then you just have like this canvas that nobody else has, and that makes it so much more special. It makes any space that I'm in more homey. It makes it my own. It personalizes it. And being able to support other artists is also fulfilling, because when I see the work that an artist puts into their work and then I'm able to support it just by giving them money, it's just like, it's the most simplest thing that I can do. I did not buy these plants, but I have bought many plants, and I have a lot of plants in my house. They make the space look so beautiful and it gives me a purpose. I have something that I need to take care of. I love nature, so the fact that I can bring nature indoors and just have it around me all of the time makes me feel so good. It reduces my anxiety, it reduces my stress, plus it increases the air quality inside. There's so many benefits to buying plants. I even have some eucalyptus branches in my shower so that when I shower, I feel like I'm showering in the jungle. So I've talked about this in other videos, but the next thing that I wanted to bring up is packable water bottles. It just makes it so easy to bring a reusable water bottle when I travel or when I'm doing some kind of adventure or experience locally. It makes it so easy to reduce the amount of plastic, the amount of waste that I have. It's super light for packing and for traveling. This next one only cost me 50 cents. A physical copy of Alice in Wonderland. This is my favorite book of all time. It expands my imagination. I love how creative and fun it is, and it gives me nostalgia. I think about my childhood. One of the things that I love to do is, I've read the book many times, and I've watched movies and other renditions of it. I know the story, and one of the fun things that I love to do is opening the book up to a random page and then just reading a passage. It makes me happy. It gives me some fresh perspective if I need it. It makes me think outside of the box. Again, it only cost me 50 cents. I love my food, so of course I have to include this in my list. Really delicious food. Food can get so expensive, especially when you go to really nice places, but I think most of the time it's worth it. Of course, with inflation now, it seems like everything is just way overpriced, but that's a whole other conversation. The thing about really delicious food, this goes back to the other one that I talked about. It provides me with a new experience. Having that experience, trying new things, when I go to a restaurant, even if I've been there many times before and I know exactly what I want, I try to order something different. Being able to try new things is exciting. It puts me outside of my comfort zone. I can always find something new that I didn't know that I loved. There have been some restaurants that I have been to that have just been once in a lifetime restaurants. And again, this is an experience that I can share with other people. I know that I mentioned in another video where I talked about the things that I've eliminated clothes. And here I am talking about clothes. So specifically, high-end or carefully curated. I try my very best to not buy cheap clothes. When an item is more expensive, then I have to think twice about purchasing it. This helps to prevent impulse buy, because the harder it is to buy something, then the less likely I am to just buy it on a whim. Getting really well-made clothes will also help me to buy less clothes over time because I'm buying stuff that is quality made. I also love buying handmade things. I bought this sweater from Iceland, pretty pricey. It is something that I absolutely love because of the fact that it was handmade and it is unique. No other sweater is going to look exactly like that one, and it has come in handy for so many different situations. I've already made my money's worth from that investment. It's just so cozy because it feels like that sweater was made for me. Focusing on a carefully curated wardrobe has helped me to spend less money on clothes that I'll only wear once or twice a year. And that has helped me to have more money allocated towards the things that really matter to me, like experiences and travel, eating delicious food, and talking to my camera. Lastly, now that we have all these fabulous clothing items, hangers. The cheap and dangly hangers are not it. I try to get really nice quality hangers. Having all of my clothes hanging is just easier to manage, and it's so organized. Having a really nice hanger means that my clothes are going to last longer because I'm taking care of them. They don't snag on some cheaply made hanger. Why not take care of all these great clothes that I have now put in the effort to acquire? And those are all the things that I've bought that I think have improved my life. What have you bought that has made your life a little bit better? Let me know in the comments. For now, I'm gonna go. So I will see you when I see you. Bye!